yeah, I'm supposed to keep my word. If I didn't go live at 10 a.m., I would, why did that show up? No clue. I would have took the recording and made it go out as live. So just checking to make sure I am not live in LinkedIn. Don't know why that is. Let's paste. Supposed to go in title. Paste. Delete that. Check my notepad. So, okay, back to the subject. How many of you have actually done speaker wrangling? And let me know in the chat how easy or hard that was. I never really done speaker wrangling. I've always gone to LinkedIn, and I've always taken the picture that they have in LinkedIn, and always taken their about section. Let's see, here in LinkedIn, this is me, not going live there. But anyway, so what I do is I take the picture, click on it, right click on it, copy image. Well, actually, this is what I do. I would take their name. I would copy it. And then I would go to the picture, right click on it, save image as. It should come up. And then I would Command V, the name, and I would save it. I'm not going to save it because I already have that picture on my desktop. I don't like saving things to my desktop because I know where it is. So I would put that in a folder with the same name, and then I would go to the About section, because hopefully the About section will talk about the person whose LinkedIn page that I'm on. So I would copy paste what I thought would be relevant for that person, copy that, and then I would also put that on a folder on my desktop, and I would go to, let's see, I would go to OneStream Live, and I would go to New Stream, third-party streaming source. If I had, I can show you that later. So I would come here, I would have a title, I would have a description, and that description would talk about that About section of that person. I would also go to Canva. Let's see, gotta bring it up. Canva, had it up this morning when I made my profile thumbnail, I guess just thumbnail. Let's see if I'm actually logged in, because none of this looks familiar. There it goes. It's familiar now. Okay, so I would go to Canva, and instead of rewriting over one, I just add to it. So I think I was on 29 today. I think. All of these are the same. And maybe later I'll work on my thumbnails. Also, okay, so I took this picture from LinkedIn. Let's say I took it from LinkedIn. Well, actually, I would have to go to upload files. This picture would show up here. I would drag it over here into the circle. It would automatically fit into the circle, and I would make up a title. And that title would probably come from this section here. I would find something about that person that we could talk about that would have to do with events, and I would put it in that title here. Then I would bring that into OneStream Live, go here, and I would put that title in, put that description in, a little bit about that person. I can also do the same thing with the announcements. It's actually called scheduled live events, but these are the announcements. So I put that title in, put that description in, all which I got from LinkedIn, and I would put a few tags in, and these tags would also come from this section here because they already have hashtags. So why not let that be those tags for that person? So actually back to Book Like a Boss, these are where you would find your custom fields. If you wait a minute, it will say custom fields. So you can add them, you can move them around if you want to. Leave that right there. If I go back to the section here, I want to throw in some stuff for myself. So would you consider subscribing to Talk Virtual's YouTube channel? This is how I get a good bit of my subscribers, besides from random people just finding me on their YouTube homepage. So if they would, hooray. Back to the, let's see, if I close this, you can see there is a link for my YouTube channel here, and it will be redirected to this same YouTube channel. Okay, so back to that. Would you like to recommend my next guest / speakers? And here's a text box where you can recommend. You can put in email addresses. You can put in LinkedIn pages. I love LinkedIn, by the way. As you saw, you can see their pictures. You can see their about section. Okay, and I threw this in last night because I want more guests. I want more like-minded speakers who have hosted events, who are willing to talk about the events, who are willing to talk about their tech setup. Yeah. Want to get the max out of your long form video content. So this is a program I recently set up. I think I set it up in May, and this is where I distribute and repurpose your long form video content. So I try to make it hard for you to say no. So I come up with these random phrases. Nah, I'm good, thanks though. Like that's dismissive. So the next one is, yes, please repurpose my long form video content into many other pieces of content that I can then use all over social media. It's like, why not? And if you say yes to that, if you're on the show, I would just repurpose that content to give you, like, first one's free. If you're in South Carolina and you know about the ice cream truck after dark, first one's free. Yes, that's what this is. So if you say yes, I would then repurpose our conversations, which would be 45 minutes to an hour long, repurpose that into many different forms of content, which you can use all over social. You can get a sense of what I could do for your long form video content. So that is about it. This is what I do, or how I use my custom fields in Book Like a Boss. So would you provide a high resolution photo for yourself that would be used for promotion? If you want to edit that, you could. This is an upload a box. You would type that in here. And when you say upload, you can make this required if you want to. If not, I say not, because again, if you're on LinkedIn, if I can't find you on LinkedIn, most likely you're going to be on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, somewhere you have a website and you're going to have all that information. So yeah, so save that information. Would you provide a bio of yourself? And this is a drop-down box. You can upload a file. Hopefully with the upload, I can copy paste. So I chose an upload field. Save it if you want to. Again, you can make it required or not to. And see, if I didn't want this upload, I can make it a text field. So so far so good. It's been working. Save it. Do you have an opt-in, gift, or freebie? Let's see. This is a URL. I could have made it a text field, but I wanted it to be a URL just in case I want to click on it right away. I want to try to make it as easy as possible for me to make this work. Like I said, setting up your automations should make everything easy for you. So if you're using Book Like a Boss, it's a no-code platform. You have landing pages that you get to set up. That's what I'm doing right here. And in these custom fields, it should be easy for you to host your show or your event. So select it, save it, move on to the next. Do you have the time and energy and willingness to promote yourself? This is a radio box. So this radio box is, let me show you. See, where'd it go? Do you have the time and energy? So it will be these check boxes right here, or circles, check circles. Okay, so that's the radio. Don't look for check boxes because yeah, it doesn't do that. The radio is check boxes, and I can't remember what the check boxes does, but it's not the selection. And if you put a space here, like after this, another circle will show up. So instead of this right here, you will have another circle in between here. Let's see, and save it. You can make it required if you want to. If you make anything required, they will have like a red asterisk on the side. And I didn't make anything mandatory, but I've been told if your speakers refuse to fill out this, most likely they probably won't show up. Just a thought. But I have had speakers just absolutely skip over this, and they showed up on time, like before time. I asked for people to show up at 9:50. Yeah, my one time I asked people to show up at 9:50. They would get a Zoom link when they make the appointment to fill out this. They just straight skip it. And the speakers I've had on, and I've had them on twice, they've skipped it every time they've been on, but they showed up on time. So I have no clue. I guess it's because if I've asked them to do something, I usually message them in the places we usually hang out and talk. So that's either LinkedIn or Facebook. And I would send them the link there too. It's like, just in case you missed all of my notifications, and I have a lot of notifications. I would set that link, that Zoom link, into Facebook and or LinkedIn. Okay, so moving on, make that mandatory or not, save it. Would you consider joining event producers host engaging and profitable virtual summits? A free private Facebook community. Only those that answer all 3 questions are allowed to enter. So I figure, and yes, I'm assuming, you are not supposed to assume, but I do it all the time. I assume that if you do not answer the questions and the to become a member in the Facebook community, that you would not be a participant. So right now, you guys saw that I have 131 members in that group. Let's see. Let me bring you back to the group. Bringing you back to the group, and I'm looking for member questions. So each time, someone attempts to join the community, see, I have these questions here, and these questions will go to Group Connect, and it collects the email addresses for me and sends them to my email autoresponder sendbox. Okay, so required. What do you like most? Yeah, my English is terrible. What would you most like to learn about when it comes to producing, automating, hosting, and repurposing, engaging and profitable virtual summits? They fill that out. It will go to an Excel spreadsheet in Group Collect, and I will have it for later. Required. Do you currently have a free 10 do you currently have the free 10-point checklist for hosting a virtual summit yet? If not, download it now for free. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Okay. Firmly required. Enter your email address to get our highly informative tips on all things virtual summits to keep you going on your event producing journey, where you are a beginner or whether you are, yeah, that doesn't say rather, it says where. A beginner or an expert, and I would get your email address and you would be on a sequence in my SendFox account. So every Monday, I haven't done it lately. I think I haven't done it in the past 2 Mondays, but every Monday you're supposed to get a recap of this Thursday show and my Tuesday show, Erica Bates with OneStream Live. So back to Book Like a Boss. Let's see. I thought I finished this. So that's the process of going to join event producers, host, engaging in profitable virtual summits. And this is a radio box. No thanks. I don't want to join yet another Facebook group. Yes, please. I would love to be around more like-minded people. Would you consider subscribing to Talk Virtual's YouTube channel? So this question and this question are both for me to grow my network, grow my communities, grow my channels. So would you consider subscribing? And this is a radio box with the buttons. No, I'm good on my YouTube subscriptions. It's like a smart aleck answer. But I wanted to make it kind of hard for people to say no, hopefully. Yes, I would like to show my support, or I would love to show my support by subscribing to Talk Virtual. Would you like to recommend my next guest speaker/speakers? And this is a text area, so they could just write that in. If you have speakers that you would like for me to interview on the show. Past guests, if you're watching this now, if you have someone you would like to recommend, it is not too late. You know how to contact me. It's either LinkedIn and or Facebook. Okay, so want to get the max out of your long form video content, and this is a radio. So Nile, I'm good. Thanks though. Yes, please repurpose my long form content. So with this question, and that's all of these. So with that last question, in Book Like a Boss, so you have a success message, and I haven't put that in yet. Hooray, your appointment has been set. I look forward to speaking with you via Zoom soon. Thanks again for your time, interest, and willingness to share. It should say your, not you. And I'm going to say that. You know, this has been, I had a lot of typos for a long time, and no one's ever said anything to me. I'm like just now finding this, and I've hosted this show for a little over a year. But oh well, I guess they knew what I meant. So willingness to share your knowledge and experience with us. Let's see, I can put in, see, let me bring that custom field back up because I'm going to copy it. Let's see. Maybe not copy all of it. Well, I am going to copy all of it, but I am not going to put all of it down here. Let's see, double space, Command V. Want to get the most out of your, if you answered yes. Let me copy that custom field one more time. Drop down, copy this, copy, get out of it, come back down. Okay, let's say if you selected, I have no idea if that's spelled right or not. So if you selected yes, please repurpose my long form video content into many other pieces of content that I can then use all over social media. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out. Let's see. No. So I can. Yep. I can offer you a free free one-off. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound no, it sounds ridiculous. I can't think of the words right now. Not a demonstration, because it wouldn't be a demonstration. It would be the actual thing, because if you came onto this show and I repurposed this long form video of our conversation, you can actually use that. But let's see, I can offer you our video. How about that? I can offer you our what happened to what happened to our conversation. I can offer you our recorded conversation. Let's see. I can offer you our recorded conversation. You know, I usually do that anyway. If someone comes on a show, I automatically give them the recording of our conversation. But only for some people, I have repurposed their content. Let's see. I will offer you our recorded conversation repurposed already. How about that? You can let me know if this isn't right or not. Repurposed into, let's say, Gary Vaynerchuk says 63 pieces of content. I am not sure about that. But I got this new program and it might just do that. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because I haven't used it yet. So I got to try it out. Like I said, last Thursday, Perfect Recall is closing August 31st. Yes, my feelings are still hurt. But I had to find something else that would replace it. I bought a new program. Yes, it was a lifetime deal. And I think it's going to do the 63 pieces of content because that person is also a fan of Gary Vaynerchuk's 63 pieces of content. And I have no idea what that piece is called, but I call mine maxing out your content. And if you have any suggestions, you have any comments about that, let me know because I am not sure if this is right or not, but I always wanted to be a copywriter, so who knows? Okay, I can offer you our recorded conversation repurposed into, let's say 20 pieces, 20 pieces. And I am not sure if that's right either, but I'm just going to roll with it. Pieces of content. Let's see, but I want to use content on Max because that's the name of my program. See, I can offer you our recorded conversation repurposed into 30 pieces of content. I want maybe therefore put in your content on Max. I am not sure. I'm actually going to stop right there because I have no idea and I feel like I'm dragging this out. Oh, one day I'll be a better copywriter, but if you're already a better copywriter and you just want to go ahead and tell me the answer, I would love that. because when I'm researching, I don't want it to take a long time. I just want stuff to tell me the answer. And I hope that's what I do for you guys. Just tell you the answers, because that's what I want to do. Like deep down, I'm a researcher. I want the answers quick. I want it to be the right answer quickly. If I'm looking stuff up on Google and it sends me to a bunch of blog posts, if I search the first 5 and it's nothing, I automatically go to page 5 and hope that I will find the real answers. If not, I go to YouTube, and I know, yes, that is still Google. I'll look for the videos that will tell me the right answers, and I want those right answers to be quick, so the shorter the better. And yes, I go on for about 45 minutes to an hour, but if I repurpose my content, you know, you're going to get 15 seconds to 2-minute clips of me telling you, or my guests telling you, the answers. So I really hope that's what I'm doing right here, even though my copy sucks. But if you're a speaker and you want to talk about virtual events and you get a speaking invitation from me, this is going to be better, hopefully, by the time. And hopefully I will learn how to use the program that I just got to do this for you, because you should repurpose your content. You should distribute your content. Yeah. So hopefully this is going out live to a good many of my channels. I am recording, so if it's not, I'm going to put it out again anyway. And you can find out more about using Book Like a Boss. Let me, you know what? I am not going to save that because that's not right. But let me tell you about this feature here, schedule alerts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. This could be annoying, or it could be a good reminder. See, so it goes out through email, and it goes out to SMS. So one day I had someone book an appointment with me, and I did a live event. And I was like, I have time. I written it on my calendar so it will be right in front of me. And I have these SMS also goes to my phone. So I was going to be covered. But after that event, I was like, I need a nap. So I went and took a nap, and I missed every last one of these. My calendar was on my desk. My phone was on my desk. I missed my appointment. So I woke up from my nap. I immediately messaged the person I was supposed to have a meeting with, and I said, please forgive me. I missed my appointment. And she said, with all of these alerts, you missed your appointment. Or you forgot the appointment. Like, yes, I did. It only works when I'm in front of my calendar or with my phone, and I was not with either of them. So I had to reschedule the appointment. Lucky for me, she understood, and I got to talk to her, and turned out she was a great person to talk to. So we got reminders, we have follow-ups. And you know what? I am just now seeing these follow-ups. But I use these reminders. Let's see, let's go back to the booking page and the appointments. Cell number indicated required. It's not required, but if you want to get the SMS reminders, is very beneficial, especially if you have it written on your calendar and you have it on your phone. You have it in email. You will get the reminders if you're near one of these things. And that's where it goes. Just wanted to share that with you. Love this follow-up. I gotta explore this more, because I can't believe just now seeing this. Book Like a Boss is always adding stuff. I tell them that they're always spoiling me. So thank you guys, the developers at Book Like a Boss, Nuncom, David, Lloyd. Shout out to Oscar, who's always answering my questions. And I like their Facebook community. So they're great people at Book Like a Boss. So I want to say thank you to them. You can have confirm messages. You can reschedule requests. You can use all of this, but I don't, because I have it right here in my success message. I can put out other messages, other confirmation messages, but maybe I could. Maybe that's where I could put if you were interested in putting your content on Max. Maybe, yeah, that's what that should say. If you answered yes, and you're interested in putting your content on Max, I will repurpose our conversation into 20 pieces of content. Luckily, that's being recorded because I most likely won't remember what I just said. Oh well. Okay, so that is Book Like a Boss. That is how I use Book Like a Boss custom fields and notifications. I showed you a bunch of other no-code automation tools I use. You walk with me as I set up my other live streams. Thanks for hanging out with me with that. You walk with me as I showed you the 3 questions for joining event producers host engaging and profitable virtual summits. And if you're asking why that name is so long, I want it to be straight to the point. I want you to know exactly what you're getting when you join that Facebook group, because that's all we talk about, events. And that's what we talk about on Talk Virtual. And if you ever wanted to join us in the mastermind, Virtual Summiteers mastermind group, let me know, hit me up, and I will let you join us for a session every first Friday of every month. So there will be 12 of these. We hold master classes. We have a speaker on, and they tell us how to do stuff. The beginning of this month, August, we had DJ Strick come on and talk to us about income streams. And it was a great talk. We went overtime, but after we went overtime, we went to the lounge. We had the event in Air Meet. So after we ended the live stream, we went to the lounge in Air Meet. And see, the event started at 10, and we didn't get off Air Meet until about 2, maybe 2:30. So that was a really great conversation with a good many of the attendees staying on with us. So if you were on that event with us, thank you. That was a great conversation. Yeah, I appreciate you. So anybody else, you want to hang out with us for the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group, we meet every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And we stay on for about 90 minutes. So that's an hour and 30 minutes. Hang out. We have a great time talking about events. So next Friday, which is tomorrow, we will talk about, we will either have someone on and we will help them set up their virtual event, or we will look at virtual event landing pages, and we will go over call to actions for those landing pages, or we would look at our own virtual event landing pages with their own call to actions. Yeah, call to actions are important. So join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, for the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group. And that's it for now. See you guys next Thursday.